This video is going to be spoken in simple English. The point of this video is to get you to understand the difference between native and non-native English. So, how do you understand native English?
Best kept secret in the profession. We acquire language in one way and only one way. When we understand messages. We call this comprehensible input.
So, exposure to English content like the one that you are watching right now is the best way for you to get fluent in listening in English. I know that many YouTubers talked about this. If you want to get fluent in English, listen to English language. Watch English videos. Do this, do that, blah blah blah. But many of the YouTubers did not explain how do you consume the content, because if you search English content, there are like unlimited sources. So what content are you going to watch? Before you watch everything on Netflix and pretend you understand everything without subtitles, there are three things that you must consider when watching English content. The first one is content topic and its context. The second one is native and non-native content. The third one is practice in listening and pronunciation. So first thing, pick a topic that is interesting to you. This is the most simple but tricky part of selecting what you want to watch. Depending on the topic that interests you, the topic must be not too complex. For example, you love science and want to learn more by watching YouTube videos. So maybe you want to watch about how the world can end. When you search on YouTube, you found Kurzgesagt and you watch the video.
The future of humanity seems insecure. Rapid climate change, political division, our greed and failings make it hard to look at our species with a lot of optimism, and so many people think our end is in sight. But humans have always thought they lived in the end times.
After you finish the video, you found another video discussing about the same topic. So you watch again. Now it's from VSauce.
Are humans going to go extinct soon? Will human extinction be anthropogenic? That is the result of human action. Or will it be one of the good old-fashioned kinds of extinction Earth's history knows pretty well?
Now, from these two clips, which are easier to understand? For me, of course, it's Kurzgesagt, because they use simpler English and more illustration to explain. This brings me to the second point. What is the context of the video? Who made the video? And who is the video for? When you watch the video or movies in English, ask yourself, was this video made by native speaker or by non-native speaker? Native speaker is bule, non-native speaker is by Indonesian, by Indian, by Singaporean, by other people that doesn't speak English as their first language. But if you want to train your ears to listen to native English, you must consume native content for native audience. A native content made for natives are much harder to understand than videos that I made right now.
Jack! Welcome to the party!
This isn't what I imagined when you invited me to a party.
Well, you clearly didn't imagine I'd invite you to an imagination party.
An imagination party? Am I too late for playing rocket ships in cardboard boxes?
We're not doing that. Here, take a drink and relax.
What is this?
Don't spill it!
What, spill what? There's nothing here.
Exactly. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Watching more English videos by native speakers can get you used to the way of they pronounce things and the way they express things. If I want to say stop it with my native friends, I say not stop it, stop it! Stop it! Orang Jawa juga beda ngomongnya sama orang Sunda gitu. Different bule also have different accent. Next, there are also phrasal verbs or the way of native expressing themselves. In Indonesia, we have peribahasa such as ada udang di balik batu. If you said ada udang di balik batu to a bule that just learned Indonesian language, what do you mean by there is a shrimp behind a rock? I don't see any shrimp. Do you sell the shrimp? Tapi lebih lama si bule itu mendengar peribahasa itu, makin lama mereka akan terbiasa dengan peribahasanya, terus mereka juga akan ngerti. That's the same with us. The more native content we consume, we watch, we see, we listen, the more we are used to the way of their speaking. Pro tip about consuming native and non-native content. If you are still a beginner, you should change between non-native content like this and native content by bule. Because when you watch non-native content, it creates this motivation in you because you believe you can understand English. Meanwhile, if you watch bule,
if a company is mining something, there are usually byproducts, the stuff that's left behind after extraction and processing. And these days, the company should be required to deal with those byproducts. But in the past, they often just piled them up and assumed that someone would deal with the problem at some point in the future.
By exchanging, today I'm going to watch non-native content and then tomorrow you will watch native content, it will help you to understand slowly. If you understand everything already, you shouldn't watch this video. Lastly, regular practice in speaking and listening is also very important, especially for beginners. But Kak, people said that watching is enough lah. I don't need to train myself, my brain can already understand everything, I'm smart.
Oh, well, it's really quite funny. I was in bed sleeping at 2 o'clock this morning. My wife comes in and says, oh, the shop's been...
You think I cannot understand this? Why do we need to practice our listening and our pronunciation? I will give you an example, but because you know simple English, I will not be using English language. For the example, I'll be using Chinese Mandarin. Listen and try to guess the meaning. 我通常超少在公园慢跑. Did you understand everything what I said? How about if I give you an illustration? 我通常超少在公园慢跑. Okay, maybe now you understand the context. But let me ask you now, what is jogging in Mandarin? Which one in that sentence? Then, what is park in Mandarin? Probably you cannot guess. I mean, you can guess. Maybe you can get it right, but you're not sure. Now, how about if I tell you, 我 is I, 通常 is usually, 超常 is morning, 在 is at, 公园 is park, 慢跑 is jog. Then I will play the video again. 我通常超常在小场空气中很好。我通常超常在公园慢跑。Kak, kalau gua udah mau begitu, terus sekarang belajar gimana? Apakah gua harus beli buku? Apakah gua harus ngeles? Sampai begini? No. Nowadays, you don't need to go to class to learn English because English learning materials can now be accessed everywhere, especially your phone. I would really recommend you to use Elsa app, one of the best English learning applications. Elsa Speak have free listening courses that can really help you to be familiar with the words faster.
Bruise.
This is bruise. Check. And then
Brush.
we continue. Brush.
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 Free. Flee.
Elsa Speak also have a lot of features. They have classes already prepared for you each day. You can see there are lots of class here. This is the skills that you want to learn. From skill 1, skill 2, I'm now in skill 4. They will give you like tutorials how you actually speak. Left. They also have courses for your English speaking, about intonation, about pronunciation, and also English words.
Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?
I'm from the United States of America. I made a video about how I use Elsa to improve my speaking capability in this video. Elsa Speak can be downloaded on iPhone and Android for free. If you like the app and decided to learn more, you can always upgrade to the Pro membership where you can access thousands of classes, daily challenges, and detailed analysis of your performance. Dari detailed analysis ini, kalian tuh akan lebih ngerti di mana kalian kekurangannya. Apakah kalian kekurangan di spelling, apa listening, kalau di spelling apakah intonasi. Jadi waktu kalian evaluasi diri kalian sendiri, itu kalian nggak mengira-ngira apa kekurangan kalian, tapi aplikasinya sendiri yang langsung bilang, oh kalian kekurangan di sini, kalian kekurangan di sini. For new users, you can enjoy up to 7 days of free pro membership trials. And if you like those 7 days of trial, kebetulan banget Elsa juga nge-sponsorin video ini. Jadi kalian tuh bisa mendapatkan sampai 85% off dari purchase pertama kalian. Jadi kalau kalian suka dan kalian tuh mau ngambil kesempatan 85% off-nya ini, kalian bisa langsung klik aja link di description bawah. Also remember that you can always repeat your classes in Elsa, because learning English is not like one-way process. It needs repetition. Learning the essentials with classes like Elsa can improve your listening easier. Lastly, bonus tip, make sure that your learning experience is positive and fun. Because if you are learning English with such boring experience, you will not learn anything. The more people enjoy what they are learning, the easier the information can get absorbed in their head. That's why I suggest you to watch interesting native content. But how do you find interesting native content? Easy, brother. Go to YouTube, search for car, makeup, gaming, technology, science, or anything. Find a video from what you search and subscribe to them. So your YouTube subscription is not only filled by Indonesian YouTubers, but also native YouTubers. If you ask me, I have a lot of interesting channels that you might want to check out if you also like the same thing as me. For cars, I subscribe to Donut Media, CarWow, and Auto Trader. For technology, I subscribe to Marques Brownlee, Jerry Rig Everything, and Mr. Who's the Boss. And for science, I subscribe to Tom Scott, Veterasium, and Kurzgesagt. I really hope this video can help you. My name is Ryan, and we are the next Indonesian creative generation. Let's go! Now my accent is changing into Gru, like the minion. All my minions, Kevin, stop right there, stop right there. Do not climb up here. That you, Kevin, Bob, take him down.